Hello YouTube, this is my first video. I'll be showing you how to make the Airsoft gun mod, which, when you are finished, will look like this. First, you're going to want to get a few supplies. These, which can be bought at Safeway, or any other ones. This one is broken on the inside, if you can see the hole, see through. You're going to take these little cap gun pieces. They normally come in 8s. I just cut them out, and then you're going to put them into there. First, you start by taking this. Everything's pre-cut already, and you're going to wrap it around that. Until it's level with the edge. About there. Next, you're going to take it off, unless I made it too tight. Okay, so it should come off like that. Then you're going to take the second piece, which is this one. Sorry. And then damn. Well, I didn't do the first step. You're going to want to tape that down so the barrel, the end part's sealed off. Okay, now wrap it. And you want to make sure this edge does not go over that part, because this is going to have to slide into another piece later on to make the barrel. Okay, that part's done. Next, you're going to take this part and you're going to wrap this around it this way. And that's done. And then you have this open end and the other side, and in order to get it to fit into the airsoft gun, you're going to have this piece which connects it right there. So in order to make that piece, you're going to have to take this tube, and you're just going to have to use something to measure down exactly how far it is to that pink tube. It's about that far. And then you're going to want to take a piece of paper, and you're just going to want to mark it off exactly where it was. It's about right there. And I just use a standard Winchester pocket knife to cut this. But you're actually also going to want to make it slightly longer than what you measured, so it sticks out. Otherwise, it's not gonna work right. So adjust the camera better. There. I use this part because it's rounded off, it's easiest to cut with. So, gotta make sure I cut that straight. Try to cut everything as straight as possible, or else it won't match up correctly when you go to put it together. So then you're going to take this, and I already have it done, but you're going to wrap tape around the BBs, so you have this kind of thing, but it's the same diameter as the BBs, and then you're just going to take this, and you're just going to wrap it around. And later on, you're going to use electrical tape to make, or any other kind of tape to make it thicker so it fits into the barrel of your gun. Otherwise, it won't work. I didn't pre-cut enough tape. Now I have to rewrap it. Now when you finish with this, it's completely reusable, and you can reuse it as many times as you'd like. You may end up having to buy a new one of those pink pieces. You can buy them at Safeway or any store like that. Normally they shoot I think like streamers, and then after that you're gonna take this tube and you're just gonna take a knife or a razor or whatever you have, or scissors, and just cut it down. It doesn't have to be all the way, just about half the way or so, in almost an X shape. And the reason why is so you can tape it to the barrel that the BB goes through, so that way it's focused right there. Otherwise, the BB won't fly straight every time. So this is kind of like a director. You're going to want to take this piece, and you're just going to stud it in there to where it wraps around the pink piece. You can't see it on the camera, but it's there. And then to make it stay actually better, you're going to want to take a long piece of tape. I already have it pre-cut. It's fairly long, probably about 12 inches. And then I'm just going to set it on the barrel and wrap it around just to give it that diameter so it stays perfectly straight. Your first time you may not get this right. You may have to do it again. I think the first time I made it took me about 30 minutes. But it has many uses when you're done. So, I don't know if you can see it, but I have an extra thickness on there that wasn't there before on the side. And so you're just going to slide it in, and if it still doesn't fit, you can wrap a little bit more around it. I have another strip that I'd also pre-cut. If you have any questions or anything, just post them as a comment and I'll check it, because this is my first video, so it won't be very hard for me to. It's not like I have anything else to check. Okay, that should about do it. So, you're just going to push these pieces in kind of just any way you like to where they fit flush. And then right after that, you're going to wrap some tape around it. But you want to make sure you don't wrap it all the way up to the very top like that. You want it down about right there so it still has that little tiny bit to go into the barrel of the gun. And then wrap it. Actually, you know what? It's alright if it goes up a little bit more, because it probably won't fit your gun at this stage, because it's only about maybe 2 centimeters at most in diameter. So you're going to have to wrap it no matter what. And that's basically it for right now. The rest will be in part 2. So, hope you enjoyed.